Hey there, market junkies! If you thought you had seen it all, think again. Today was one for the history books. Today was a roller coaster for the books, with more twists and turns than a season finale of Billions. The market was a wild beast, untamed and unpredictable. We saw some stocks skyrocket into the stratosphere, reaching heights that left even the most seasoned traders in awe. It was like watching a rocket launch, exhilarating and nerve-wracking all at once, while others crashed and burned harder than a rookie trader on margin call. The lows were just as dramatic as the highs, leaving some investors reeling and others scrambling to make sense of the chaos. Whether you're a seasoned wolf of Wall Street or a newbie dipping your toes into the market, today was a test of nerves and strategy. It was a day that separated the pros from the amateurs. One thing's for sure, today's action was anything but boring. The energy on the trading floor was electric, with every tick of the stock ticker sending waves of excitement and anxiety through the crowd. We're talking about the kind of day that makes you want to rip your collar open, loosen your tie, and take a deep breath. The intensity was palpable, and the stakes were sky high. Grab another cup of coffee, and scream at your computer screen, in a good way, of course. It was the kind of day that tested your limits and pushed you to the edge of your seat. But hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to break down all the madness, dissect the highs and lows, and make sense of the market's wild ride. We'll dissect the hottest trends, analyze the biggest movers, and give you the inside scoop on what went down. From the unexpected surges to the dramatic drops, we've got it all covered. So strap in, get ready for a wild ride, and prepare yourself for an in-depth look at today's market mayhem. It's going to be a thrilling journey. And let's dive headfirst into the heart of the market mayhem. Buckle up, because this is going to be one unforgettable ride through the highs and lows of today's trading frenzy. A picture is worth 1,000 words. And let me tell you folks, today's charts were screaming louder than a herd of bulls on Wall Street. The energy was palpable, with traders glued to their screens, eyes darting back and forth trying to catch every little movement. It was like watching a high-stakes game of chess, but with millions of dollars on the line. We're talking about the kind of price action that makes your heart race faster than a caffeine-fueled day trader. Imagine the adrenaline rush as numbers flicker and fortunes change in the blink of an eye. It's a roller coaster ride of emotions, with every tick of the chart bringing either elation or despair. Tech stocks were hotter than ever, with companies like, mention a fictional tech company, soaring higher than a SpaceX rocket launch. The tech sector was on fire, with innovations and breakthroughs driving stock prices through the roof. Investors were celebrating like it was New Year's Eve, toasting to their newfound gains. The green candlesticks on their charts looked like a staircase to the moon, leaving investors grinning from ear to ear. It was a sight to behold as portfolios grew fatter and dreams of financial freedom seemed within reach. The optimism was contagious, spreading like wildfire through the trading floor. But it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows, folks. The market is a fickle beast, and for every winner there's a loser. Dark clouds loomed over certain sectors, casting a shadow on what was otherwise a bright day. The volatility was a stark reminder that the market can turn on a dime. Some sectors got absolutely hammered, with their charts resembling a downhill ski slope after an avalanche. It was a brutal day for those caught on the wrong side of the trade, as losses piled up and hopes were dashed. The descent was swift and unforgiving, leaving many to lick their wounds. We're talking about, mention a fictional struggling industry, taking a nosedive faster than a lead balloon. The sector was in free fall with no end in sight. Traders watched in horror as their investments shrank, feeling the weight of the market's wrath. It was a stark contrast to the euphoria seen elsewhere, a sobering reminder of the market's dual nature. Okay folks, now that we've seen the market's spectacular fireworks display, let's break down the underlying forces that fueled today's roller coaster ride. What were the driving factors behind these major moves, and what does it all mean for savvy investors like you? One word: disruption. The companies that embraced innovation and rode the wave of technological advancement, like our star performer, mention the fictional tech company again, reaped the rewards. Their forward-thinking strategies and ability to adapt to the ever-changing landscape of the digital age proved to be a winning formula. These companies didn't just survive, they thrived by leveraging cutting-edge technologies from artificial intelligence to blockchain. They understood that staying ahead of the curve was not just an option, but a necessity. Their ability to pivot quickly and embrace new trends set them apart from the rest. On the flip side, those who clung to outdated business models and failed to keep pace with the relentless march of progress found themselves lagging behind. The brutal reality is that in today's dynamic market, complacency is not an option. You snooze, you lose. These companies, once giants in their fields, are now struggling to stay afloat. Their reluctance to innovate and adapt has cost them dearly. Investors are pulling out, and their stock prices are plummeting. It's a harsh lesson in the importance of agility and forward thinking. So what's the takeaway here? In the fast-paced world of finance, staying informed and being adaptable are key. Keep an eye on emerging trends, be willing to pivot, and never get too comfortable. The market waits for no one, and the next big opportunity, or threat, could be just around the corner. Now let's tap into the minds of Wall Street's finest, those seasoned veterans who've weathered countless market storms and emerged with their portfolios intact. What's their take on today's wild ride, and what pearls of wisdom do they have to share? This market is not for the faint of heart, warns renowned market strategist. Mention a fictional market analyst's name. Volatility is the name of the game, and only those who can stomach the ups and downs will emerge victorious. Echoing this sentiment, mention a different fictional market analyst name. A seasoned portfolio manager adds, diversification is key. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, especially in these turbulent times. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more news-updated videos.